it's good to see you. Come on in.
We have a summer-themed soap today from Stirling Soap Company.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
And it's so good to see you. We're so glad you're here. Hit like and subscribe for us so you don't miss out on our future videos. And join the chat if you're here live. We've got such great folks hanging out from all over the world, and they'd love to meet you too. Come on by and say hi.
Yes, please.
So what's our mention today? You surprised me with this not too long ago.
I did. I happened to see this bomb going by on tons of the Shave of the Days. And you can get them in the scent for the soaps if you wanted. Right. So I wanted to try the unscented because we really honestly didn't have anything unscented at the time. Right. So then I like to be able to mix this and use it with whatever shave we've got going on. And it really is a nice quick squeeze it out because some of the other bombs, like you have to add a tub to get it out. Right. I kind of like the quick little squeeze and go option. So I've really enjoyed having this in our day. And you've used it too, though, right?
That's why I love it. Because when I put on my aftershave, it's unscented so it doesn't conflict with whatever scent I've chosen for the aftershave. If I want a bomb, and I usually do, I usually go for this or this one from Topher's.
Yeah, if you need a little more recovery, that one sometimes. Right. This is just like if I'm feeling a little dry or I just need a little extra balm.
And this is what I use this one if I like a little bit more of an oily finish on my face, you know what I mean? And that one if I want a little bit more of a creamier finish, I'll use that one.
Sense. So I would agree.
Use them about equally, I think.
And it's really not that expensive. I know we don't talk about pricing, but if you wanted to try a balm and see if it's your thing, this might be a nice way to go.
Yeah, and Stirling, we will talk about price because they work so hard to be where value meets quality, and their prices are the best in the shaving world business, y'all. So we are going to talk about those from time to time because you could do a lot worse.
And speaking of Stirling, we have a fun soap today.
I'm so excited, y'all. This one's based on a town here in California. This is Weekend at Malibu. Let's meet the soap. And y'all, we have checked Thirsty Badger's blog. This is not based on an aftershave or cologne. This is an original scent from Stirling Soap Company. And what do we got here from the website?
All right, so we did snag this, I think, earlier on a few months back, before the big summer launch. Right. But then reading through this, it is kind of ode to summer, so I'm excited to have it.
I'm glad we got this, even though it was a spring release.
Right, no, me too. Okay, so one of our summer scents that's just hard to place, but makes you feel good. Like you're cruising down Route 1 through Malibu in a cherry red convertible with the top down.
Boy, do they know how to speak my language.
Right?
We've always wanted to rent a convertible and do Route 66, like backwards from the way my family did it, and start in Santa Monica and go out to Chicago. So, y'all, I love this because Route 1 goes right past us,
it
too.
Does.
It connects
really
us
does.
to Los Angeles.
If we want to go the long way, you can take Route 1.
And there are some scent notes, but why don't we just bust out with them because it's certainly not all of them. All right, here we go.
Okay, with a wonderful mixture of citrus, vanilla, sandalwood, and lily of the valley. This scent is a great balance of freshness and musk. Okay, then.
I'm excited, y'all, because Stirling is one of the most coveted artisans in our entire shave locker. We absolutely love everything they do and how they put their scents together, the intensities and the
Such
lather.
variety of types of scents, too, and they really approach having some that are more of on the feminine side.
Right.
I don't know, reading this description, I keep thinking of, we just watched the Barbie movie, I keep thinking of their convertible where they're like cruising into town.
Y'all, sometimes we like to reinvent smell-o-vision and grab a few soaps that'll go along with the movie. We did a post about Titanic not long ago. We're smelling Diver Down and the Elysian Deep and those kind of things.
Yeah,
right?
isn't there a Malibu Barbie? Isn't there one? I think
there is.
Right?
Oh, why did you do that as a mention? We can start a tray to watch the Barbie movie. This is exciting. Let's unbox it. We buy big from Stirling, y'all, so you don't want to have a look in this box because we got all kinds of things. We got Deep Blue Sea, we got glass, we got wax melts for DJ coming up. We got all kinds of stuff in there. Varan. There's all kinds of episodes to come.
Look at that blue.
Woo! Weekend at Malibu. I don't think I've seen a blue like that since Duke.
Yeah, it's close, but it still has a little more like turquoisey something going on.
And we got a splash, y'all. Oh, I love the splashes from Stirling, and cheaper than any glass of wine in Manhattan. You can
look
get a
at the
bottle of
little,
Stirling
it's a
aftershave.
surfboard. The little surfboard.
There it is, y'all. I'm so excited. Because we don't have any beachier towns in California than Malibu itself, y'all. The Queen Mother. So I'm excited. Let's have a first impression. I think you are going to go first on this one. Yeah, I did the first Stirling last time.
I am curious if it has a little bit more of a masculine vibe. It didn't really say. Maybe it's more of a place.
I know. I hope it's just more of what my imagination tells me Malibu might smell like.
Right?
Kind of
like riding on Route 1, you know? Okay, let's see. A little mid-color pour.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it totally has a fun summer vibe.
Yeah? What are you getting? Now, you lived in SoCal for a while.
I did.
So,
I did.
you might have an informed nose here. What do you smell?
I almost, it's not a pina colada, but it starts off with a little pineapple-y,
but if you like
fruit
pina
punchy
coladas,
kind of vibes, yeah.
You might like that.
Maybe Singing in the Rain.
A little tropical,
It
right?
does. It has a fun tropical vibe, but it doesn't take me to like an island, if that makes sense.
Okay, so not the Hawaiian
it's
punch,
more
not all the way
summer.
there.
Yeah,
right?
not all the way there.
Gotcha.
But just a little hint to be
right.
colorful. And then I do get more of like the clean, fresh air vibe. So not necessarily off the ocean, but if you were to drive with the top down, you get more of that aerating, going around you.
Well, because a lot of beachy towns too, it's kind of funny in California, but most of Monterey does not exist actually on the beach.
Right.
In fact, if you want to go to Cannery Row, it's you have to go around the back to even see the bay, right? So for me, Monterey is a lot more about the beachy town itself.
Yeah, the energy, the vibe.
The first mile inland of all the little shops and all the places you go for adventures that still has that wisp of sea spray on the breeze, right? Is that kind of what you're getting?
Yes, and I really do get that fun top-down, blasting the music, not in a rush.
Convertible top-down, right?
Yeah,
I mean, this isn't a nude beach or anything.
Right.
Okay, there's
but there is
distinction.
that, I don't want to say like a teenage vibe, but a young, kind of energy of just don't have the stresses of the world. It's summer, you've unplugged. Like, there is a different energy in the air. And, I can't decide if this goes masculine or female.
Oh, I was going to ask that next, y'all.
Right in the middle.
Right.
It's fun. It is a fun, carefree soap, and it doesn't have many worries going on.
Now, is it kind of soapy? Is it kind of cologne-y? Is it kind of natural? Like, what do you get?
Neither.
Oh.
If I had to pick something in our den that was kind of close.
Okay. Yeah.
It would be between a witchy woman.
Oh, a Stirling.
And then more of like an aquatic-y kind of a scent.
Ah, we're taking the witchy woman and we're setting her out to sea, y'all.
Maybe.
I'm excited about this because I
there's
love
just
witchy
something
woman.
pure fun about this.
Right. Witchy woman's kind of got that tropical punch kind of sense.
That's why I was thinking
right?
that. Yeah. Okay. Take a whiff here. I think it's time for you to get your nose on this because I think you'll enjoy it. Maybe some Malibu Barbie fun.
All right, here we go. Right. Oh.
It just screams summer, like fun. Carefree.
Y'all? Oh, this is magnificent. Okay, so the first thing my nose got, because it goes to what's familiar, it absolutely went to Witchy Woman. And then it smelled for the sour, because Witchy Woman is a tropical punch on the sour side.
It does. It's more the sour candy.
Sour candy vibe, right? So, hold on. What I like about this, it's got a few fruits that are in common, but zero sour. This stays on the sweeter side.
It's like a brand new cut up fruit salad or like a fruit punch where they really just brought it out to you.
And then it goes toward the beach. And it does. I get a tiny sense of a driftwood beach, a little bit of a sandy vibe, a little bit of an ocean wave. But here's the thing. It's not the salty sort of ocean vibe that maybe we had in Garibaldi the other day, a Sicilian sea salt. Get that out of your head. That was dry. That was bracing. That was a little bit. This takes that idea of a sea breeze and gives you, well, maybe a Barbie movie version of what a sea breeze would smell like. Beautiful and well crafted and imaginative and whimsical and playful. So not a real standing on the beach in Malibu.
Yeah,
no. But as if like a Margot Robbie movie did do a fun, beachy, hilarious scene in Malibu, and it was a little bit of a whimsical, artistic, imaginative version of that. That's what this is.
And I didn't get that it was extremely excruciatingly hot yet.
No.
It's summer approaching. It's cool.
No, it's
right?
the Barbie movie. It's a climate controlled beach made mostly of hard plastic. Right? Yeah, it's that.
Fake
But
wave.
it's super fun and there's party music going on and everybody's
it's a good
got a really
time.
pretty umbrella laden drink in their glass and they're all getting a little sweaty and everybody's got a beach towel laid out by the sand.
And everyone's there with the same intention to have a good time. Like if someone's over there strumming a guitar, if if you are on the way to the beach, you've got your umbrella, your towels, like your goal for the day is just simply to have fun.
Right. And I love that you said witchy woman, because for me, witchy woman can even get a little too sour depending on the day.
Yeah.
And I love that this takes the heart of that to start with and makes it sweet and lets that open the door to the other aquatics and beachy
and there
stuff
almost
that you've
could
got
be
going
like
on.
a blue raspberry. Like there's something fun in here. You think?
Yes. If you were ever taken to Kmart on the weekends with your family like I was, and if you behaved, you got to choose an icy on the way out. It wasn't a slushy. It was an icy.
Okay.
Right? And there was red. And there was blue. The blue raspberry, the electric blue raspberry that made your tongue light up so you could read by it. That's
true.
in here.
But
and
it's almost like even like the blue one that you could get from the ice cream truck. Like I know there's a blue something raspberry. I mean, I get the color now on the outside. Maybe a lemonade in there too, or like a pineapple.
Tiny
I am
wisp of
having a hard time.
Candy, maybe?
Right,
kind of a sugary smell.
But it doesn't get like, you know, when I smell witchy woman, my mouth almost waters because it has the sour hit.
She and witchy
this
woman get
doesn't,
along real
and
well.
it doesn't get too sweet. It is still a fruit. It doesn't get candied.
Right, but it's what I love is where witchy woman has more of a soury sweet. This has more of a delicate, slightly floral sweet.
I'd agree.
That's what I love, because that plays against the other Malibu stuff, and it just makes your day sweet and exciting without anything sour to have to look out for.
Once we lather, watch it completely change, and we'll be totally wrong.
It's happened before, folks. It's happened before.
Why'd you be like, well, now it's a masculine clone. Sorry.
Right. This is our prototype shape bowl from Philip Sharp at this website. He's got a new website going on,
and
y'all.
some new colors since we got this one, some combo colors.
He
so
is
check
the
them out.
Sharp shaver indeed, and he makes these beautiful.
There's even a glow-in-the-dark one, and there's brushes now. So check out those brushes, too.
Here we go, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, let's see ya.
Oh, that Stirling lather is instant yogurt. It's thick. It's not fluffy, y'all, which for me is the defining characteristic.
We like
of
the
an awesome
grooves
shave
on this
soap.
brush because you can really control how quickly the soap adds into the lather.
And this is our Zen series brush from Teton Shaves. It was a gift from Matt. It's one of our favorite shaving brushes.
It has a really fun little niche for your thumb to sneak into as you're holding it.
One of our lucky viewers just won
a
one
code.
from his site because
I wonder what
he
they
gave away one
decided
for
to get.
free to y'all. That was so
you
kind
can
of
pick
them.
the whole site. There's a
I
lot.
know.
I don't know if
Any
I would
one
be
of
able
his
to
brushes.
decide. That's kind of hard.
Right. Look at this.
Okay, let's see what it's coming out to be here. I'm gonna. Let's
Okay, I'm gonna grab a little water. You take over the lathering duties here.
Yeah, you're right though. This lather.
Telling you, y'all.
Wow. Okay, it's a little.
If you're used to the can of goo, I might invite you to invest your $14.25 in a Stirling soap.
Or even the smaller sample size, y'all. You can just
right.
You
right.
know?
If you're like us and you like collecting, you can always get the smaller sizes, right? And get 5 or 6 for the same price as 1 or 2 of the bigger ones.
Okay. So grab that guy there, and let's do our little comparative.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the BG comparative with. You'll only see this here on the Barbershop Duet on 3, 1, 2. That's sweet. That beautiful sweet. Oh.
Right, but that's not as sweet.
It is a fruity sweet. I will give you that. But unlike Duchess, they have kept it on the really sweet floral side.
Yeah, and this almost has a drier in the
Right.
fresh air zone happening now.
Because if you're going to Malibu, y'all, there's nothing sour about your day. And you know what? Let's take a look at these scent notes. From the sales page at Stirling Soap Company with a wonderful mixture of citrus. Got that. Now, let's talk about the citrus for a second. No grapefruit. I'm not getting any of the sours or the bitters in this. This is orange. This is orange peel. Maybe a little neroli blossom.
I don't know. It's different because it doesn't have the zest of the citrus, but it has the brightness and the sweetness.
Right. Yes, it's getting the sweet from the orange and very little else, and I love that.
Right? It just makes it more real
like
somehow.
Orange sugar, right? And then, hold on.
Then vanilla. Okay.
Love it. Sandalwood, and that's part of what gives it
here.
that creaminess. Yeah, that creaminess and that edge of masculinity. And Lily of the Valley, that is part of where this is getting its beautiful sweet from. This
It's
scent
so
is
funny.
a great balance of freshness and musk.
Right. But half the things that we're getting from this are not listed. We clearly created them.
You're right. You're right. It's just sort of the vibe of being in a beautiful beachy town, which we already know so well.
I do have to say the puck is much sweeter than it is here.
I keep looking for the sour, and I'm not finding
not.
it, and I love it, because I'm so used to Duchess. I love it so much. But I love that this is a flanker.
It is. And then this, do you think it's a little more masculine here?
Oh, in the leather. Let's see. Oh. It's just a little less sweet, maybe.
Right.
The other scents are coming out, sort of
So I still
playing
think
with the
we could
sweetness a
stand
little
by
bit.
that it could be a unisex kind of fragrance
Right.
here.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And I
may
think the
change with the
sweetness
splash.
could go either way.
Right.
And I think that's kind of the key. Is it a masculine sweet? Is it a feminine sweet?
Yeah.
This is right down the middle.
But it just said, I mean, the idea is a freshness and a musk,
And a
which
musk.
is there.
Right. Because he's going to the beach, masculine
And
or
it's just
feminine.
an adventure, let's be
neither
real.
one.
But actually, when you smell the splash, that could change a little bit more.
Woo! You know, I almost forgot. Hold on
We
a second.
got so excited. We just almost forgot the whole splash action here.
Okay, so- and I think something in my gut just wanted me to be able to explore the scent of this, so I did not get it with menthol.
I know
I'm
a
just
lot of
kinda
people
gonna-
want the summer splashes with menthol because it's so hot, but we decided, oh no, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, is there a difference from that to this now?
For me, there is almost. Okay,
Oh,
for me in this, the sweetness comes to life in a way that almost gives the sense of a cinnamon, even though it's not in there. And that's not in the soap. So hold on a second.
let's see if it dries down.
Y'all!
Whoa.
Y'all.
Ooh, that is a fun summer.
I know! Boy, is this a little bit different than the soap itself.
I am glad we did not wait until summer to open this, because my, oh my, it's a thing.
That musk is gorgeous. And that, the sweetness of that musk balancing out those fruits, the sweet fruits in the first place. And I think that's why my brain is so beguiled that there's no sour. Because if there was, the musk couldn't interact with the fruits like it's doing here.
Okay.
This is beautiful. We've never had a musky fruit.
Wow, and I'm getting so much more smell for the floral on me.
Wow. It's like you're holding a bouquet of
Transformative.
florals.
You know, like the really, really classy, expensive sunscreen has the flower smell? No, not the generic.
You know, the sunscreen that actually works, that will save your life.
Right,
That
not the
stuff.
Walmart brand. They're really good.
Wow.
You know?
Wow. And then for me, it's not as floral. For me, it goes more to the fruits and the musk. And the garlic and fish.
Yeah,
that's normally
but it
on my
hits
skin.
me. It hits me with the floral first, and
Right.
then
It's
I do
way
get the
different on
musk.
her. It is way
There's
different on
musk
her.
on this part.
Yeah.
But
Right. That's the lily of the valley. Almost
Yeah.
100%. And then smell this.
yeah. But
That's the
smell,
fruits and the musk. And a little bit of like the aquatic kind of stuff. That's bananas. But again, many of the artisans will remind
True.
us that our scent profiles of our own body chemistry are going to interact with the scents and make them a little bit different, make them a little bit more our own.
if I smell this, I am immediately carefree, having a good time.
I
like
know.
singing my brains out in a convertible, enjoying all the beach jams. You know,
Yo, our last two Stirlings have just been off the chart bangers because we did this one and yesterday we opened Scarn. And if you
did.
caught that episode, wow, these are just incredible. And I love that Stirling, I still don't have any idea how good these soaps are going to get because the more we open, the higher our skirts get blown up. The
true.
more we raise the bar for Stirling, the better they end up doing and the higher they end up jumping over it. So wow, Rod and Mandy, how you do this for $14.25. Our hat is off. Thank you so much for creating these amazing scents and giving them to us at prices where we can build up a solid shave locker without totally breaking the bank. And y'all, I do know a little bit of a funny story about Highway 1, but we have to take it pretty far south. Let's take this a little deeper. All right, so the only thing I know for sure about Malibu is that a bunch of famous people live there, and there's a famous story, there's a famous effect that's based on something that happened there. It's called the Streisand effect. When I was 10 or 11, there was a big concert that she gave in her backyard for a very important charity, and it was called One Voice, and it was filmed, and I got to see like her backyard, because that's where they did it, in Malibu, and I was like, that's an enormous backyard. That house must be beautiful. Well, fast forward a couple of years, and when the internet was sort of new, there was a journalist who published a picture of Streisand's house from the air in Malibu. Oh. And about 30 or 40 people saw it, right? Well, Streisand had a fit, like a grown-up level, somebody's going to lose some fingers fit, right? Well, because she did, everybody read the story. everybody saw the lawsuit.
It got the attention.
And everybody wanted to know what it was about. So the picture went from 25 views to 25,000 views in about an hour to 250,000 views in about a day.
So now
and it's
everyone knows
sitting
her house?
at 250 million views today. So yeah. That's the thing. It's like if she hadn't said anything, nobody would have seen her house. But now everybody knows what it looks like. So I guess that's just the kind of thing is pick your battles, right?
But we did actually just watch a documentary, and she shows her whole house now.
Actually, she did. Yeah, now that she's published her memoir, and she doesn't care anymore.
She's old now.
She's taking everybody through it. Yeah. She's got a mall in her basement.
Does. So watch that too. It's kind of fun.
But I could totally see that kind of a fun backyard. You're there for a bonfire. You're there for a giant orchestra. You're there to hear Barbara sing a bunch of great songs.
And the view of the ocean, like if you get high enough in the hill, you can see all the way out.
You could like sitting there like over her shoulder. You're sitting there looking out at the Pacific, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I actually stopped in Malibu. I know
there's only
I did
one
the
freeway
drive.
exit, and they kind of try to turn you around and put you right back on the freeway because there's nowhere to go when you get off the freeway in Malibu. You turn left, you're at Oprah's house. You turn right, you're at Barbara's house, and that's it. That's Malibu.
I did go for a catering event. I used to work catering, and I think someone in a very froofy house had us. And you have to go that one way, and there's only so many routes you can take to get to these fancy houses. But I do remember getting into the driveway and being like, I don't even want to put my car near this house. I don't want to touch a thing. So we were prepping food in the garage.
Very froofy neighborhood, y'all. Douglas Fairbanks married into the froofy family back in the 30s, and it just went all froofy from there.
And then they do really have cute, fun stores down closer to the beach, but there's not much beach parking. And if you go there, you have to know like the houses to get your car in to park. So it's don't have to pay the parking. Right. Because, in college, we needed the cheap parking. But
and there was one time where I took off from LAX or from Burbank, and as soon as I took off, the plane like cuts its engine and it like gets all quiet for some reason. Like you climb really fast and then all the jets have to cut their engines. And I asked the flight attendant because it was so jarring. I was like, what's this about? Did the plane just run out of fuel already? Right. And she goes, no, we're flying over Malibu and they make us be quiet. Are you kidding me?
Here, people.
They make the planes cut their engines while they fly over the rich neighborhoods of Los Angeles?
Yeah.
I guess the city council voted. Now they have to do that. So you can Google that if you want to.
So
but that is unfortunately a fact that they made the planes cut their engines. So I have to risk my life a little bit.
So you may have a wonderful view going down Highway 1 for your weekend in Malibu, but it's a different type of personality.
It totally is. But speaking of Highway 1, if any of y'all have ever done that drive, like decided to just see the California coast, it's is gorgeous. An extraordinary drive. Or even 101, going down slightly inward of the coast, taking the coastal towns of California one right after the other.
Super fun.
Y'all, and this would be the perfect nose soundtrack for that trip. I don't even know if I'd bring another soap.
No, I'm with you.
This would be
And the fact that it's so versatile on you and me, which is insane.
And so different.
Right.
So beautifully floral on you, so beautifully fruity and LA and beachy on me and musky, right?
Super fun soap. I'm so glad we snuck this on the schedule before summer so we can enjoy it on the way.
I think we have 13 Stirlings now built up on the piano. I don't really pay attention.
They'll be back every other weekend. They'll be back.
Oh, as soon as they start disappointing us, we'll stop buying them. But I'll tell you, it's not happened yet, and I really don't think it's gonna because the work that they do over there is just so extraordinary, and the shaves that I get to have with my Stirling soap are so much fun, just from the very beginning of building the lather and letting those scents envelop you. So it's pretty easy. All you have to do is be one of the original Karens and have a giant house in Malibu, and when somebody takes a picture of your house from the air, which they're totally allowed to do, you're gonna raise such a giant ruckus that everybody, from the President of the United States down to your milkman, is gonna see a picture of your house, and guess what, Streisand? You just got your own. Head over to stirlingsoap.com where you can find this and a wide range of other products. Well, I've had my shave, y'all. Beautiful, gentle, a little floral, a little SoCal, a little drink in your hand. What a fantastic weekend in Malibu this is. And the splash, I've had so much fun going on walks without it having a giant identity, just a beautiful vibe of being somewhere luxurious and fun. And the lather, it's Stirling lather. So you're going to have fun making it, you're going to have fun building it, you're going to have fun adjusting it, you're going to have fun putting it on your face, and you're going to feel good that you did. Thanks, Rod and Mandy. Welcome to Messages.
So we had a little meeting here, and we decided we wanted to share the love of Stirling because we thoroughly have enjoyed getting to know so many of their scents, and you need to have a chance to do that too. So we are going to offer a giveaway!
Giveaway, y'all, of $20 in Sterling soap gift cards. Plenty to get yourself a 5.8-ounce tub and cover the shipping. So all you have to do is send an email here to We Sent You at thebarbershopduet.com and mention Sterling soap.
Check back on June 1st to see if you are a lucky winner.
And best of luck, y'all. Scarn yesterday, this today. I'm in Sterling heaven.
Right?
This is
We're going to need more
gorgeous.
cubbies in our closet for all this Sterling coming.
We got to call Rod and Mandy and ask them how they decide what's going to be the next Sterling scent, because these are just amazing.
And this really does scream summer without being too, like, charactery.
Right.
Does that make sense?
And
like,
not
it's a real
an
summer
homage.
vibe.
Y'all, Rod and Mandy created this scent for Sterling soap, and it's just incredible.
It really
I can
is.
totally see this being an homage to a famous
And I was kind of
cologne.
joking at the beginning to watch Barbie and smell this, but it was not far off.
I think it would be totally worth another watch if I could sit there and smell like this. That would
Right?
just add a whole nother layer to it.
Just a fun summer beach town vibe. Like, now we really got to rent that convertible and make this happen because this smells awesome.
Maybe even look into an EDT for the summer. This might
that
be my
might
pony.
be.
This is that perfect balance of dry and sweet for me right now.
Right? And,
oh, I
and
love it.
the more it dries, I do get a little bit that sun-ridden, like, time of day. Like,
I do.
it's
I
just
see
there.
sunlight.
I'm on the beach, I'm relaxing, I'm enjoying myself, and I feel like we need some more of this for
Welcome
you.
to California, y'all.
Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.